In our headlines tonight, state governments to commence disbursement of funds for the third phase of Community Chooser Project initiative. Dr. Mrs. Obiano urged women to champion the cause of peace and unity in the society. Good evening. Glad to have you join us on the news tonight. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Disbursement of funds to communities that have completed the projects under the first and second phase of the 20 million naira Community Chooser Project initiative for the commencement of the third phase will soon commence. Governor Willie Obiano disclosed this at Anambra in Oka South local government area during the inauguration of an ultra-modern event center and the commencement of Israel Baligwe Festival. Emmanuel Okonkwo tells us more.
Governor Obiano, represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkemo Keke, who maintained that the 20 million naira Community Choose Your Project initiative is aimed at simultaneous development of the state, frowned at communities who are still battling with first and second phases of the project. So according to him, the completion of the two previous ones will qualify them for the third round. The governor commended Anambra for the support they have continued to accord his administration, especially in the past State House of Assembly's election, and assured them of more democracy dividends. He further used the opportunity to call on all the newly elected State House of Assembly members to use their new position to serve the electorate who out of trust chose them against their opponents.
All the very strategic, how you go better also. On the line of power, from the
Earlier in his speech, the President General of the town, Engineer Chris Nwoye, who appreciated the present administration for its service to the people of the state, explained that the Anambra Ultra-Modern Event Center would serve as a monument for Obiano-led administration after its tenure, as they have resolved to construct it with the third and subsequent rounds of the 20 million naira Community Choose Your Project initiative funds.
No appropriate words to describe the joy and the excitement in our hearts for your presence in our midst today. We joyfully welcome and receive you once again in our community today.
In his remarks, a leader of thought in the area, who is also the principal secretary to the governor, Mr. Willie Nwokoye, expressed hope that the project, when completed, will strengthen the bond of peace that exists among people of the community and would serve both indigenous and non-indigenous of the town.
It's going to serve the citizens, it's going to serve everyone that resides here. Most of the people that live here are not Anambra people. This is going to be a community place for everyone.
The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Chifu Chenwora, was among the dignitaries that graced the occasion. From Agwa-Amobia in Oka South local government area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
The wife of the governor of Anambra State and founder of Caring Family Enhancement Initiative, CAFE, Dr. Mrs. Ebele Chukwuobiano, has called on women to make themselves the focal point of peace and family unity in their communities, the states, and the country at large. Dr. Mrs. Obiano made the plea in a special message in Oka, signed by her Chief Media Officer, Emeka Uzumba, to mark the 2019 Madrid Sunday celebration by the Christian mothers of the Catholic, Methodists, and the Anglican communions in Nigeria holding today. We have the details.
According to Mrs. Obiano, this year's Modern Sunday celebration, which has a national theme, the world is thirsting for water and women are the living water, with sub-themes of holiness and sanctity, places the responsibility of sustaining the global thirst for sustainable living on the women. She said that the occasion provides a unique opportunity for mothers to advance the cause of sustainable peace beyond their immediate domestic fronts to the larger society. The wife of the governor stated that mothers in Anambra State are uniquely positioned at this time to build on the peaceful coexistence and tolerance in the state, especially at this period of transition when the administration of Governor Willie Obiano recently clocked 5 years. She stressed that it is only in an atmosphere of peace and interreligious harmony that the tremendous growth and development witnessed in the state can be sustained. Dr. Mrs. Obiano noted that the 2019 Modern Sunday celebration celebration was apt because it is coming on the heels of the recently concluded United Nations Commission on the Status of Women held in New York, United States of America, which explored themes on women and girl child empowerment and the need to sustain global standards for achieving gender equity by increasing effective women's participation in leadership.
And in a similar development, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Barrister Rita Madagu, says mothers are crucial to the survival of the family. In her goodwill message to Christian mothers and the state as they celebrate this year's Mothering Sunday, Barrister Madagu extolled them for the pivotal role they play in moral and academic training of their children. The Speaker, who enjoined Christian mothers to emulate the biblical virtuous women, urged them to uphold family prayer as one of the ways of keeping their families together and close to God. She paid glowing tributes to the wife of the governor, Dr. Mrs. Abele Chukwuebiano, for uplifting the living standards of women of the state through various women empowerment programs. Barrister Madagu, while commending Christian mothers in the state for their contributions to the growth of the various churches, assured that the state legislature would continue to enact laws and resolutions aimed at enhancing their status and well-being. Special services and holy masses were held today in various church denominations to celebrate mothers for their indispensable roles and duties in the family and society at large. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye has the details.
In all the churches visited, mothers were gorgeously dressed in their various uniforms and took the center stage of the worship, with some delivering the sermons, some acting as people's wardens, while others took up the readings and other activities in the church. The Archdeacon of Cathedral Church of St. Faith, Oka, Venerable Samuel Okonkwo, said, God endowed in women with wonderful qualities that is peculiar, stating that humility, hard work, diligence, prayerfulness, among others, are attributes of a virtuous woman, and advised them to emulate the biblical women, especially Mary, the mother of Christ. Venerable Okonkwo lamented the increase of bad parenting in the society, calling on husbands to love and honor their wives, assist in raising up their children and words, while the children will be nurtured to be respectful. At St. Joseph the Worker Chaplaincy Unizik Permanent Site, Oka, Reverend Father Professor Josephat Ogwejofor said, mothers have passion for everyone around them and always strive to contribute positively for their well-being, urging them to uphold the virtues of Mary, Mother of Jesus Christ, in everything they do.
If Nigeria is good, it is because of the women, not because of the men. The women give the moral tone. They are supposed to tell the child, you do not do this. If you do this, I will punish you. The child will be afraid and know that this is not done.
While challenging mothers to live up to the roles of motherhood, the Archdeacon of Adazenu Archdeaconry and Vicar of Emmanuel Church Adazenu, Venerable Benjamin Ofili, reminded mothers that they are role models to younger generations and should live a decent life by upholding good behaviors.
Why do you not appreciate the woman?
Prayers were offered for the mothers, while Thanksgiving, special renditions, and other side attractions featured at the service. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
The Anglican Bishop of Agwata Diocese, Right Reverend Samuel Ezefo, has charged Christian fathers to be up to their responsibilities as the chief shepherd of the various families. We have the details.
Delivering a sermon at the Cathedral Church of St. John, Ekulobia, Agwata local government area, during a rededication service for Agwata Diocesan Men's Fellowship, Bishop Ezofo reminded them that it is their sole responsibility to provide the needs of their wife and children as the pillar of the family. Noting that any father that falls short of this is not living up to expectations, he charged them to take full responsibility of their families by being faithful, positioning the children for greatness, and above all, presenting the challenges of the family before God. The bishop cautioned Christian fathers against abandoning their fatherly role to their wives, reminding them of the need to always fellowship together with their family members.
Fathers, obey to their families. Leaders, allow it to happen.
The cathedral administrator, Venerable Chijo Kinwankwo, and the chaplain of the Diocesan Christians Men's Fellowship, Reverend Canon Samuel Mbiong, in their various remarks, charged fathers to always invest in the education of their children to secure a bright future for them. In their various reactions, some of those that took part in the exercise, including Mr. Julius Orafu, Sebastian Ogumere, and Cyril Ume Okuochi, promised to use their position in touching lives in addition to winning souls for Christ.
Ndị nna ndị gere ntị na ndị aya agwa n'iwepụ ga-eji iwepụta na nke a wee rụọ ọrụ site n'ịgwa ndị anọ ya.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by logging on to our website www.absradiotv.com. Like us at www.facebook.com/ABS Radio Television. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Just before we go, a recap of the main points. State governments to commence disbursement of funds for third phase of Community Chooser Project initiative. Dr. Mrs. Obiano urged women to champion the cause of peace and unity in the society. She made a call in her message to Christian women as they mark Mother's Sunday. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you so very much for watching. And this is saying a happy Mother's Day to all mothers and potential mothers. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Good night.